All right, good morning, people. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Monday, everyone. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Some winning trades? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Good morning from Greece. Good morning, man. 8:42. Very nice. Very nice. It's 3:43 p.m. for me. 3:43 p.m. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Ready for another good week. A very profitable week on the markets last week on stream. A very, very good week, actually. Let me just post in the fundamentals for the guys. Why can't I take a screenshot? There we go. Yeah, we had a very active week last week. Very, very active week. Yeah, we got a gap on the currency as well. Big gap up on gold today. Kind of trying to correct that as well. But some very, very, very interesting areas today. We should be in for another good week. So the reason last week was so good because there was just so much volume on gold. And that's what differentiates sometimes a quiet week or a losing week to a good week. And we took full advantage of that last week. Full advantage of that. Let me just get the guys in on Zoom. We'll start having a look at the fundamentals, start breaking down all the charts here. All right. Good morning, everyone. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Penny, what's going on, man? Ian, good morning, man. More than one trading combines? Yeah, you can have up to 5, yep. You can have 5. Hey, Nathan, what's going on, man? What's going on, everyone? Hey, you can have up to 5 combines. Morning, Alan. I just posted in the fundamentals, you guys, on Zoom. We have we got no US dollar news today, tomorrow, Wednesday. We have manufacturing PMI. Then you got advanced GDP on Thursday, unemployment claims, and then PCE price index on Friday. So you probably have a very quiet start to the week. No big moves. Doesn't mean you can't take our intraday scalps, but there'll be no big movers, I would assume, today and tomorrow, leading up to that news on Wednesday. Good morning, Eden. Good morning, man. Let me just get Stream Deck. Cool. What time is it? 7:46. I was looking for some sells on gold. The way this 30 grabbed the highs, closed bearish, top wicking. If this 30 can flip down to fill in this gap, it's an opportunity that I am watching for. The hourly's just in a very tight range. Yeah, flip the 30. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, I got looking for the same, man. Looking for the same. This 15 grabs the highs. Maybe we'll look for the break of that as well. Potential early trade coming up here. 15 is about to grab previous 15 highs. No bottom wick in his current 15. G'day all. Hey, Brian, what's going on, man? I'll show you guys this 15-minute chart here. We'll break it all down properly in a second. But 15, no top wick. If we can see this 15 flip bearish, you may come down, break this support again, and fill in this gap here. So we got a potential sell on the break of this 15 low, risking off the high. Looking for this to continue pushing down. That's what we got so far this morning. 5 minutes grabbing the highs as well. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, there's a big trend line coming down on the 15 as well. That's my only concern. You do have that annoying little trend line coming down there. It's my only concern with these shorts. But this would just be a pullback to then rip it later on. Because that 30 minutes looking pretty nice. You'd be risking about 10 ticks on the flip of this 15 as well, which is kind of worth it. But yeah, if we do grab these highs and then start to break out of that, then amazing. Shorten into this little gap fill here. Oh, the one like this? Yeah, I see that, man. Yep. I see that. So yeah, kind of got one coming down and one coming up and one coming down as well. So if we can fake out to the downside, then that would confluence nice with this little gap fill here as well. I may look to take a break on this flip, this current 5 in a second. We're in a bit of a range, so we'd have to manage quite quick because hourly's in a bit of a range, 30 is in a little bit of a range, so we would want to see volume. How long does this 5 close? It's 30 seconds. No, that's right. I'm not going to flip just yet. Let's see this 5-minute close here. $24.064. Yeah, on the flip of 15, but got to stop the break even. Yeah, I like that, man. Yeah, that was nice. I like that. Oh, that 55 is actually about to flip bearish right now. If we get a top wick on this next 5, I'm going to take some sells here. See if we get this pushed down. That 15 is now starting to flip bearish. We're trying to get this 30 to continue pushing down as well. Yeah, I'm going to get short on the break of this current 5 low here. Risking about 10 ticks or less. 10 ticks or less. Here. Yeah, risking about 10 ticks on this. Trying to see if we can get this short down. Just a quick little scalp here. 5 hasn't flipped. I've already been tagged in here for some reason. I'm already in this. It hasn't even flipped, but I've been tagged in here. Only going to risk about 9 ticks on this trade. A very little quick scalp. See if we can get it. If you're not in this, just put on a sell stop. For some reason, I got tagged in. It didn't even flip, but I got tagged in. I didn't mark execute. I put in a sell stop, and for some reason, it has tagged me in. I ain't risking off any more than them highs. Keeping it tight, but I want to see this 5 drive, respect this resistance, and come down and rip these lows. I don't know why I got filled there. If you aren't in this, don't mark execute. Just put in the sell stop. I might enter another position if this 5 does flip bearish as well. Only risk about 9 ticks. Nah, it's gonna push. Nah, I'm closing it there. Nah, I'm closing there. It was gonna push. It's gonna push. I'm closing that -5. I don't know why I got tagged in there. If you guys didn't get tagged in, you probably didn't take the loss. But for some reason, Top Step X Fields tagged me in there. But yeah, I'm out. That's a good start to a Monday morning. No idea why I got filled there, but there you go. The 5 minute on the futures doesn't even have a bottom wick, but I somehow still got tagged in there. I'll look to re-enter maybe on the break of the 15, because the 15 and 30 still look good. Stop. Didn't flip. Oh well, part of the fun. Part of the fun. Yeah, there you go. Re-ripping the highs as well. So I cut it at -5, it would have been like -10. If it was going to drive, it would have driven. Opinion on trading directly through TradingView? Yeah, you can do it. Sometimes there can be a tiny little bit of a lag. I don't like to do it. I prefer to have my charts, my execution, and the analysis on a completely different chart. I find it just brings in a bit of emotions if you have them both on the same. So my preference is to keep it separate, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, some of the guys do prefer to do it that way. But I personally just like to analysis there, execution here. Hey John, what's going on, man? What's going on, everyone? 15, trying to push up again. 30. 30 has a lot of lows to grab. Look at the 30. Kind of see here in the 30 minute, you grab the highs close bearish. Trying to top wick, you got kind of 3 equal lows down here. You are also finding the support. You're also in a little bit of a range for now for the past 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 hours. How's that 4 hourly close? Yeah, 4 hour looks good to. It still looks good to drive down to me. I don't see any longs on gold till you get maybe back above here. You can have some longs on gold. What time is it? 3:54. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, man. What's up? What's up? So we're keeping on. We'll wait for this 30 close now because it was looking good to continue pushing down. You kind of rejected. You grabbed the highs, closed bearish. Now you're going straight back up. So it could just be in a bit of a messy range. 1 hour is buys. All right, you know best, man. You take it. You take longs. You know where it's going. Good afternoon, Aaron. Hey, man, what's going on? Grab some longs. Yeah, if you've got some longs at the bottom, it's nice. You only want to be buying here, selling here. You kind of can go anywhere here. I'm going to wait to see how this hourly closes. But right now, that's what we've got. Doesn't matter what you think is going to happen. That's the reality of what's happening right now. If we close above this, then amazing. Then you can have longs. But right now, that's what we're working with. Good morning, man. Good morning.
Recording in progress.
So yeah, I want to be careful in here. You see even there was a big rip in Asia. You ripped the highs, closed bearish. You did continue pushing down. I don't know how many you would have got. Like, see on the break of the lows, you would have got, yeah, about 23. It came all the way back up. If you're finding support, finding resistance. $15 still grabbing them previous 15 highs. Not failing to close above just yet. That was looking good. You ripped the highs, closed bearish, straight back up. No bottom wick, straight back up. That's why that sell stop is annoying, because they had no bottom wick, so we literally could have just cancelled the order there. That's why that's really annoying. And now you're trying to come back down again. But we'll wait for this 5 minutes close. It's the last 5 of the hourly. But keep an eye on that 15. This 15 is starting to look really nice here. Look at that 15 down there. Wicking out the highs, hasn't grabbed any lows. There you go, now it's re-breaking the lows. Break evenness, yeah, I like that, man. I like that. That was a nice strong push down. Yeah, that's good, man. I like that. I like that. I still like these sells. 15's now flipping bearish, exactly as we expected. So that was our original sell stop. Would have cancelled there anyway. Trying to get this gap filled all the way back down here on gold. So we'll probably wait for this 15 to close. 15 close bearish, top wick will be going short. You're going to have a little trend line coming up here as well. Maybe my little trend line trying to squeeze that. That's annoying that literally... Did anyone else, you guys, any of you guys who were early on Zoom get tagged in on that one? There's really none who got tagged in there. I mean, it took like minus... Yeah, I did, yeah. Took like minus $140 two contracts. Is good management, but yeah, this is the fucking push we wanted. So if we can get a quick top wick, we'll still look for shorts here. We're going to come down and rip these lows and ideally fill in this gap. That's the whole plan today. Until we fill in this gap, I don't see longs. Lots of people will be trying to buy their support, and stops will be down just below these lows or maybe down below here. Let's see if we can... Ideally, we don't just rip here, but we can get top wick. What would that shorts? Would have been break even there. Look at that, 15 ticks now. Motherfucker. YouTube delay saved us from getting tagged in. Yeah, good work. Good work. If you kept in the sell stop, it's pushing down nicely now. I got a terrible fail on that for some reason. And you guys who just joined the Zoom, we had a sell stop here on gold. Trying to get this continuation play down. And it didn't flip bearish after you wicked the highs. But it did tag me in. So I cut it around here. Cut like here. And there you go. Now it's completely pushing. So we wanted to be in from here. You'd be break even now. And you'd be already up 20 ticks. Look at that. And now's that 15's flipping bearish, as we said. 30's also flipping bearish. I'm not taking it. I need a top wick now. Because if I was in this from here, you know, we'd be already out. We'd be already out there. So whoever said gold is buys, I'm not too sure on that one. That's why you never think. Set a level of resistance. If you want buys, close above the resistance. If it's respecting a level of resistance, just go short. If it closes above, cool, go long. Don't think too much. And now that 15's flipping literally exactly as we wanted. Regrab previous 15 highs and now dropping back down. Same as the 30. 30 wicked out the highs, closed bearish, one big juicy top wick, and now pushing down. No top wick, still pushing down. It's pretty fucking annoying. Good start to a Monday there. You'd already be out like 30 ticks there. You'd already be out. I mean, you'd already be out at that area, around 20. That's annoying. In on the sell 240481 240481. Yeah, beautiful, man. Lovely entry. It's really annoying. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get this gap fill. Like, you're always gonna fill in that gap, and that's what we were trying to do here. Look at that. Fucking hell, that's annoying. Anyone who just joined the Zoom, this is literally exactly what we just tried to short, which is really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Where's that gap fill? Gap fill is right there. Even the 30 was beautiful. That's why it's so nice, because you wicked out the highs, closed bearish, top wick, just trying to get that 30 flip. Even if you'd just taken off the 30 flip, what was that? 28 ticks. 28 ticks. And now you are going to be creating some pretty strong trend line liquidity for later on. There's a high chance this trend line is going to get, as soon as we fill in this gap, there's a high chance we could rip this trend line. What did you hit there? Yeah, about 35. Painful. So if we start closing back above, you know, you do have potential longs. The 30 did close bearish with no bottom wick. Oh, that was also the hourly clone bear. I got a tiny little one, but that hourly has just wicked out previous hourly highs closed bearish. So we need that hourly to get back above here, at least. At least. You're looking for the gap fill. Yeah, nice work, man. Yep, good job. Very nice. Hasn't fully filled it in, but it's come pretty close. It's come pretty close. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches off that trend line. Now we could see some manipulation all the way back up here. A lot of people will probably be looking for that big swing move back down. But we could actually rip a lot of that trend line if we start getting back above these areas like this pretty much. So it would have been out of our shorts at around 20, 30 ticks. Locked in. Now we could potentially start flipping it bullish if we get back above. Let's see. I don't want to take just a 5-minute closure above, because the hourly has closed bearish. But I mean, if you do get back above there, you could look for fake out buys. And you kind of got it. We get rid of this trend line now. We maybe mark on like this area. It's a level to watch. But taking just a 5-minute break above is kind of risky because every other time frame has closed bearish. But it's a pretty decent retracement here. Unless we get an instant bottom wick, we can try and look for like a rejection of this level. See if you get that pullback now. What would that be? 37 ticks? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's see. And you got these levels all the way back up here are going to be very interesting to watch. Let's see if we get a decent bottom wick on this next 5 to potentially send it into these highs, especially this high here. I think that's a very nice high to be grabbed before a potential move back lower at least, which would be like, yeah, 40-ish ticks away. But I need a decent bottom wick for it to be worth it. You'd be risking off somewhere if you close back below there. You'd be risking off around there. How's that 30 looking? 30 kind of close, bearish with no bottom wick. I mean, it's a tiny one, but it's basically no bottom wick. Instantly grabbing the lows and trying to push back higher now. I think it's a good area to look for some longs. A good area. How's the 4 hour looking? Yeah, 4 hour is now grabbing previous 4 hour lows, which was our downside target. The Crude Oil retest entries. Do you mean like these ones, like down here? Like them ones? Yeah, them ones are pretty good. If it can come in, yeah, they're pretty nice. They're kind of worth it. Try and get long off that area. It's almost like a little inverse. There's your left shoulder area, potential head. Come back down for that right shoulder around that level. Maybe like there-ish. Look for longs off that area. Now you're coming back down. Because you create the top wick first, I'm not taking a retest entry. I'll be taking it on maybe the flip. Let me set these up. Like this. Let me do style, line, text. Let me save that as a, might be making our life a bit easier. Save as buy stop. Let's move it across a bit actually. No, let's go center. Cool, that could be easier, could make our life a bit easier. So we know what to look at. Oh, not it isn't yet. Not in yet, not in yet, not in yet. The reason I'm not market executing is because you've already come up, you've already grabbed the highs, you're now coming back down. So if I want to get back in, it's just on the break of the candle. Whereas if you start breaking back below these areas, that 15 could just continue driving down. Which could we look for sells to fill in that wick? 17 ticks, yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, if the 5 minute does close back, now that you've grabbed the highs, close back bearish, if you top wick, could you look for it to continue pushing down and come back down to there properly? Yeah, maybe. It was a pretty, the thing is, it was a strong rejection, a huge bullish push. It was a really strong area. But if we come back close to it, we'll kind of create like 2 equal lows. Let's see, this 5 minute close will be interesting here. Yeah, this is looking nice. We get top wick on this 5. I'm going to look for sells to fill in this wick and tap into this area properly. Don't just rip it though, Goldie. Give me an actual entry. Give me an entry. What do you have from here? 17. Not worth it. We need a line for sell stop. Okay, let's see if we get a top wick on this 5 in 10 seconds to fill in this wick and come down and tap this area more. It needs to be a decent top wick now for it to be worth it. And you can kind of consider a retest entry, but there's a lot of volume here. You're gonna get them on. You may push from here. You did get a little quick top wick. I don't think it's worth it though. But yeah, it probably will just drive from there. Yeah, risk to reward's not worth it. I'm not in this. I want a little bit more of a top wick just to make it worth it. There you go. Now we're getting top wick. There you go, gold. Now if you can reflip bearish. You're getting some weird price action here. 13. Getting some crazy price action here. Crazy price action. Yeah, I'm putting a sell on that. If this 5 minute can reflip back bearish, I'm gonna get into a sell here on gold. I want to see this drive with volume and respect the previous high. I want to see it. I want to see it fill in this gap and spike a little bit lower. Maybe we could even make this like red or something. Wouldn't that be cool? How do we change that? Can we do that? Oh, look at that. This could be cool. We're getting somewhere today. Yeah, look at that. Save as. Sell stop. I want to see this this 5. Now you just grabbed the highs, closed aggressively bearish. If this 5 then closes doji, we're just going to range. I want to see this momentum continue. We've broken out. We've grabbed the highs. We've closed aggressively bearish. Flip and have a nice drive here on gold. There you go. Now you get a nice push there on Goldie. So now we're in on the flip. Risk off the high or something. 12. I want to see this drive. I want to see it drive more. I want to see it drive more. I may have to bring it up a little bit. 15's also now flipping bearish, which is looking good as well. 30's also flipping bearish. Come on, Goldie, give us this spike. Where's? Yeah, back down into these areas would be really nice. If we come up to create a new high, I will probably get out there. I might bring my stop in above that current high in a second. Yeah, I'm bringing my stop. I'm keeping my stop above this high. If this 5 doesn't flip down, this price action is going to get really ugly. I want to see this push with volume. I'm keeping my stops tight. Just a little bit, a tick or two above that current 5. Just because the fills have been a bit weird. So I'm risking about 10 ticks. Again, I didn't get a good entry there again. Like a two tick. Nah, one tick. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's alright. Yeah, I could tap 2400. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, 2400 is a lovely level. This 15 flips looking really nice. This is the last 5 of the 15, so I do want this 15 to have a nice push. Yeah, me too, Corey. Yeah, me too, man. It's the second one today. Second one today. If this 5 doesn't have a decent drive down, I will probably close at break even because the next 15 is, you know, likely going to have to give a top wick. So if we can get a nice push down, I will maybe go to break even because the next 15 could still push up, top wick before going back lower. Yeah, I 100% agree, man. I agree, Nathan. It definitely should, man. It really should. My one before, you should have seen, you guys who went on stream before, you should have seen my one at around 650. It was crazy. Go on, Goldie. We're trying to get that push. What are you up? You're about only 10 ticks. So I really think this can spike out much lower here. I don't trade order blocks, man. It means nothing to me. It's not order block. It's just level of support and resistance. If this current 5 comes back to entry, I will close. My finger's on the trigger. If it comes back to entry in this 5, I will close. But it's looking pretty good. There you go. Now we're getting a push. There you go. I'm not going to secure anything, but I will go to break even here. I haven't put my stop at break even, but if it comes back to break even, I will close. I want to see this drive down much more. That 15 just closed very nice there. I want to see it break. You see, you just filled in that gap, which you were always going to do, which is nice. And now I want to see this spike lower. What did we hit lows? We hit lows about 12, but I think this can come much lower. Tap into. This is going to be a strong area, though. What are you hitting? Around 15, yeah. Oh, wow. There we go. I'm closing full. Holy shit. Wow. I'm on the wrong chart. Holy shit. I just closed full. Wow. That was a beautiful spike. I'm out. Cool. That's that trade done. I'm out. I just closed full right there. Beautiful. Amazing. 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 Yeah, I'm out. I just closed about 20 ticks right there. What a trade. Holy shit. Beautiful. That was a beautiful spike. That's the spike that I knew was coming. I knew we were going to just fill in this gap and just rip these lows a little bit and get that quick spike. This bullish rejection is a retail trap jump in longs. And it was a good level to jump in longs. Once you grab the highs close bearish, you cut your longs, you go short. You're going to fill in that gap and spike down much lower. So that was a fucking quick spike. Great trade. Yeah, good job. It's close 20 ticks, 18 ticks. Nice work. Let's go. Yeah, beautiful trade. Good shit, guys. Well done. I was sharing the wrong screen. Yeah, beautiful. Nice. I'm out. Yeah, nice. Yeah, 100% Nathan. When it starts to stall like that, people jump in longs and you get them quick spikes. So I just about managed to close it. So I locked in about $360 there on gold. I wanted to close just one, but because it spiked down so quick, I actually thought maybe we could spike down and start to reject. So I kind of got a little bit, the market scared me there. I got a little bit scared there, so I just closed full. But yeah, good job if you guys got that. Well done. I got in that for 2, man. I got in that for 2 contracts. I was in that for 2, man. Yep. Minus $6 commissions. What a beautiful spike though. Around 21-ish ticks. That was really nice spike. After that shitty entry, the annoying thing is we were short. We were trying to get short from here. Our original short was all the way up there, but it's fine. We didn't get it from there. Well, we'll get it from there. Who gives a shit? Yeah, good job, guys. Good job if you got it. Well done. Nice start to the week there. Nice 210 for me, 1 contract. Yeah, that's good, man. Awesome. Well done. 21 ticks for me. Well done. Good job, guys. Well done. 181 contract. Yeah, good job, John. Well done, man. Amazing. 170 bucks. Yeah, good work. Good start to the week. Yeah, I know, Craig. That's what I'm trying to make the most of it. I'm trying to get these executions on point. Yeah, made back your loss instantly. Yeah, I cut that fill, but I shouldn't have even got tagged in on that short before. That's the annoying part. It didn't even flip. I shouldn't have even got tagged in, but I wanted to get short from all the way up here to fill in that gap. You know, we were coming to fill in that gap. No matter what we were doing today, this gap was getting filled. And now that you filled in this gap, remember, we do still have all of these areas for the rest of the day. That's all that trade was. That was just a quick little gap fill. As soon as you tapped into it, I had to manage risk. But I was pretty confident that we weren't just going to tap it and reject. You're going to get a quick spike down. And that's exactly what we did. I believe, Corey, it was probably because of the Biden news. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's why. But it's nice though. Yeah, it's not very common. But when you do get them, there's a very high chance that gaps always get filled. Mostly, you know, within like the first couple of hours of the day of it and the session. They don't happen very often, but when they do happen, I sometimes see them more on oil. They're great because they can get filled in so well. 25 ticks, 2 contracts secured. Yeah, well done, man. Good work. Beautiful work. 24 pips on 0.2 lots, 100 euros. Yeah, awesome, man. Good work. I'm tuning into a free YouTube live stream. Well done, man. Thank you, man. Beautiful entry and exit. Yep. Thank you, man. Glad you caught it. Exits are beautiful because you've now just filled in that gap. You've just liquidated these lows a little bit more. You've tapped into that support. So as soon as you start, you know, getting back above here, your main trade today is gold buys for a much bigger push. This was just a small little scalp. Now we've grabbed these lows. We start getting back above here. You're going to have some big gold buys. So now we can use this leverage and use some of the profits from here to take longs once we get back above here risk-free. All that trade was just a little scalp down. Because I still believe a lot of these highs are going to get grabbed. Because anyone who's just joined, this is a very nice trend line coming down like this. But if you just want that to be your trade, you want to take your 21, 22 ticks for the day and that you be done, You're done by 7:20 a.m. London time. You just made at least $200 by 7:20 London time. Yeah, it's better to trade on futures, man, because well, typically the execution is much better. The fills are much better, man. So when you get like 20 ticks, it's actually 20 ticks. My fill on this, again, I think it was maybe 1 or 2. It's not, it's not the end of the world, but it's also not ideal. So I got filled short at 2403.5, 2304.5. Around 4.5, yeah, it's quite a bit lower, around there. And I got out down there. And I got filled in earlier here on a sell stop here, which didn't even flip, but it did actually tell me, yeah. Yeah, we'll wait for this 15, probably 30 close. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, we'll get this 30 close. You've just tapped into that. Monthly support, 2400, and rejecting it pretty well. So if you now start closing back above on this 30, yeah, we got amazing longs for the rest of the session. Yeah, 100%, Sean. Yeah, absolutely, it does add up, man. That's the reason we moved to futures, to don't have to deal with that. Otherwise, you may as well fucking if I have a look at my Blueberry account right now, my spreads is 1.4. I may as well just scalp on that. So yeah, it's not ideal. Which I did actually take some scalps on that last week, actually. But only in the New York session when the spreads were a lot less. But yeah, now that we've ripped them lows, let's see if we get back above this level. You're going to have 15-minute fake out buys, 30 respecting the support, and a potentially lovely drive up. From that scalp, I made about $360-ish in about 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, 7 minutes maybe. I'm just trying to take advantage of this volume and just start, executing more. Because August is right around the corner, and we don't know what it's going to be like. Could be good, could be shit. We don't know. We're gonna find out. Whilst July has been a very good month. Whilst July has been a good month, we want to take advantage of it. Good to look for. Yeah, I agree, Sean. Yeah, I like that, man. But yeah, I'll do a proper weekly analysis and guys. I haven't even done that yet. It's just because I knew that this push was coming. I don't want to miss it. Blabbering on. I knew we were going to get that gap fill this morning, especially when we didn't get the gap fill in Asia. I was like, cool, if we don't get it in Asia, there's a high chance you're going to get it in London. And if you didn't get it in London, London kept creeping up, well then you know New York's just going to send it down. But now that we have filled it, we could still see New York retrace a lot of this move, and these are my liquidity levels for the day. Here and here. Anyone who is selling gold probably right now, they're probably trying to do something like that. And there's a high chance we can rip these highs if we close back above, which is going to be in 5 minutes. So a nice quick scalp there to start the day. Alright, cool. I'll be 2 seconds, guys. We'll wait for this 30 close, and then we'll see if we get these gold buys. Let me just see how this 5 minutes can close. Now we're going to wait for the 30. Yeah, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back. Alright, alright, alright. Liquidity levels to the downside. Don't really have too much at the minute. Kind of grabbed all necessary lows. I'll consider shorts if we start breaking back below this area here. So getting back below there, I'll consider some shorts, but this 30 close could be really interesting to us. Real interesting. Real interesting. So we got, how long have we got? 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Oh, I took the shorts in your practice account. I've done that before, man. I've done that before. We've all done that before. Yeah, this 15 is looking beautiful here on gold. $30 is starting to look real nice here. Big solid rejection from that key level, 2400. Big level. It is also coming into some pretty strong 30 resistance as well. It's probably about to close pretty doji. Let's have a look. I still believe we get the gold buys, but it's 30 is kind of got some resistance there, and you got now some clearly support down here. Yeah, definitely a good long trade. Yeah, definitely. I think so, man. Yeah, you kind of, you grab the lows, you then close bullish, you got a bottom wick. Yeah, definitely, man. It's a great level to look for longs. You're definitely not being, you know, if you thought you may be being too greedy, no, not at all. That's a good place to look for it, man. So that was the shorts we took. So once you grab these lows, close bullish, you get long on that 5 minute. Stop somewhere around there. If it breaks back below there, then you manage to trade. You just got to kind of manage as soon as you get into here, around 16, because that's that strong level where we could just range in between here and here. But entry-wise, yeah, that's a lovely, huge rejection. And a decent push. Yeah, definitely, man. I think so. Because you're buying into that 30, rejecting that 2400 support level. Yeah, sometimes you can feel like you're being too greedy because you just scalp the shorts down. But it was, if you didn't get the shorts down and you just want the longs, yeah, definitely. It's a great level to do that. So I do want to see price getting back above this little 5 minute level before I take the longs. Kind of see we'll just grab the highs, struggling around it for now. Got out to the ticket in reverse. I know, man, it's amazing. I was pretty much watching like these lows down here. I was like, as soon as we start grabbing these lows and tapping into this resistance here, that's where we can start to reverse from. And that's all my scalp was down, just kind of price needing to tap into there before going higher. So entry and exits here were absolutely perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, good. So 15's just closed. 15's just grabbed the lows, closed bullish. 30 has also. 30's a bit ugly, but the 15 is nicer. 15 is definitely nicer. 5 minutes kind of rejected in the support here. It's not a bad level to look for longs off. You kind of risk off like down there. The only thing is you just have to manage as soon as you get into here. But ideally you're trying to target there. But I think if you're going to get buys into here, your best option is just waiting for us to close back above that level. Because we clearly just found it as support. We've broken it. It just got confirmed as resistance. So we ideally want to see that break back above there. So personally, that's what I'm going to wait for. It's not a bad level to look for longs now because the 15's looking pretty nice. although it is still trading below that resistance, below that support. But it's a very nice instant bottom wick. But it'd be more of a trade where you would kind of execute off the 15, manage off the 15, and kind of let it run a little bit. We're getting more scalps than trades like that. So, what is my risk to reward? What do you mean? Every trade's completely different. Around 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. It all depends. That trade we just took just then was what? Maybe like a... What did we get? We took shorts here, risk off the 5 high. Got around 20. It was like a 1 to 2 or something. And on the 5 flip. Yeah, nice. Yep. Good man. If it closes like this, I might be with you. You just grab the lows. And you kind of see here. You grab the highs, close bearish. You're now grabbing the lows, closing bullish. 15 is trying to flip bullish as well. You do just want to be wary of that area. That's all. Let me see if I can fix these little lines. I think they could be helpful to see where the orders are. If I go template, buy stop, maybe we make it green. Look at that. It's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah. What else have I got in here? What's these other templates? Five minutes trying to push up here. I still believe that futures to push back into like 2409 looks really nice. $24.09 looks really nice. 5 minute top wick and reflipping back bearish there. 15 trying to go bearish again. So now you could look for something around that area. Oh, I'm not putting anything on, I'm just looking. That's a pretty nice area to look for it to. That's a flip of the 15 to see if you can drive. Now that you create the top wick and the bottom wick, if you don't re-break that area, you'll just push down. But if you do break that area, yeah, you could be looking for some longs. Yeah, I analyze on TradingView and execute on top step. Yep. I use the 5 minute on both though. Bless day, bro. Thank you, man. He's on the grind. Five minute closed bearish, but finding some decent support. I still think this is a pretty nice area here. You see it? The reason I still like longs once we do get back above that level is just because this is such a nice trend line here. There's a high chance we're going to squeeze that today. Squeeze out that trend line. Stop anyone out who is selling gold. And then see if we get that push. But the good thing about it is if you don't reclose back above this level, we don't get stuck in an annoying little range. Remember, this hourly is pretty ugly as well. Where should we see the... How's the hourly looking? Yeah, previous hourly broke below top wick and pushing down. You want to see it get back above at least. You think you can be patient enough for that? Because once you do get back above it, you're in for a pretty decent drive. Yeah, 15 is, yeah, 15's trying to. 15's trying to. It's about to reflip back bullish again. 15's trying to get back up there. Yeah, at least an engulfing candle, yeah. Yeah, found the top step, yep. Take you to pass. I did a whole video on it, man. A whole video somewhere. Yeah, London 24, yep. Yep. But I'm in on a 50k trade, 1 to 2 contracts. You just made $360 now. You take about like 20 ticks 2 to 3 times a week. It's pretty easy to work out. 15 starting to flip bullish from that area. Let me get rid of this little low now. It's gonna get a bit messy. So where is it? Flipping from there. What's that? What do you have from there? 7, 10, 13, 50. 15 pushing up nicely here now. 15 flip. If anyone did take that 15 flip, you got pretty good entry. Because you create the top wick, then create the bottom wick. Now coming back up again. If you come back up again, you're looking for that drive. If you reject from here, people jump in shorts. There you go. There's that 15 flip is what, pushing about 16 ticks. Is that what it was? Was that 16 on that 15 flip? That's crazy. Some decent volume there. Yeah, about 15 ticks on that 15 flip. Yeah, I hope you've been well. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, man. Well, hold high time frame being horrid. Maybe, man. I don't think so. I think gold's been very clean recently. Grab some highs, close bearish, retest, aggressive, big push down on Friday. Some decent pushes up as well. Depends what you're looking at though, man. But for me, July has been a fantastic month so far on Goldie. An absolutely fantastic month. On a ratio 1-to-1, put break even. Yeah, I mean, I'd work on that a little bit more. Going to break even has nothing to do with what risk to reward you're up. I think that's why so many people just go to break even and keep getting stopped at the time. Doesn't matter if it's a 1-to-2, 1-to-10. You go break even on a trade because it becomes, your entry becomes like, if it comes back to that level, the trade's invalid. Going to break even based off a risk to reward amount doesn't really make too much sense to me personally. I go break even when my entries, like say if I'm long from down here, well I can go break even because price shouldn't need to come back down here. If we come back down here, we're going to go lower. So that's why I would go break even, not because it's a necessarily specific type of risk to reward. Risk to reward shouldn't make any decisions on trade management. For me anyway. That's just my opinion on it. But obviously test it and do what works for you. Absolutely. Got you the rolly. Thank you, man. Yeah, picked that up yesterday. No, sorry, Saturday. Four minutes till 15 is going to close on gold. 15's trying to close above, but it's really struggling around this level. Completely makes sense though. How strong of a level it is. Regardless of if we think it's going to break above, it is a very strong level. A very strong level. Yeah, that 15 flip. If you're in on the 15 flip, because it was a 15-minute trade, you want to hold a little bit longer. Because, you know, you would have had to be risking... You can now risk off this low, but you would have originally been done there. You can now be here. And you want to be in here. If it's a 15 trade, you don't want to have a 15 trade at like a 32 tick stop loss and be closing at like 20. Copper futures not up to too much today. I'm keeping that on the background of that as well. Not really showing too much today. 2 minutes to this 15 is going to close here on gold. Let's see. I've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. When are we entering? Yeah, you could have got the 15 flip right there. I said that area there. You're already up 20 ticks. You don't need to wait for me to tell you. Just follow what I'm saying. You'll be doing well. I'll tell you when I'm gonna, but don't just wait for me to do something. If you're already in that 15 flip, you're already break even and chilling. Yeah, break even at least. If you're in for more than one contract, you're probably even taking something off. The 30's trying to close bullish as well. What do you refer back to the? What do you refer back to the 13 and 15 to enter? We only enter off the 5 once the 15 and 30 has closed with direction. The 5 minutes just to execute what you're kind of looking at on the higher time frame. I mean, I'm always looking at it. I'm always watching it. I'm always watching the 15 and close, 30 close. I'm only executing on the 5 based off what the higher time frame's actually doing. Like for me, I'm not really making direction off this chart. I'm just executing based off what I have going on up here and down here as well. Destroying any trades taken. Yeah, we already took gold sells. We took gold sells. Did I delete it or did I hide it? Yeah, we took these gold sells here. Took about 20, 21, 20-ish ticks. Nah, not really. I mean, you could maybe come back down. It's kind of, it's getting a bit ugly in here. It's getting very, very messy in this area. Yeah, it would be nice if you could. Yeah, if you could grab them lows, that would be nice. Yeah. So if you can, 15's closed nice. The 5 minutes ugly as, but the 15 has just closed nice and bullish. You need a bottom wick on it though, to buy up into these highs. But you need a bottom wick. I reckon this is still a nice area now. Now you kind of have that pretty decent. Here's your big left shoulder. Here's your head. Come back down for that right shoulder on this level, and then you could be looking for that decent drive up. But I need a bottom wick if I want to get in this. Did anyone take that earlier 15 flip that we spoke about? Because that earlier 15 flip is absolutely booming. Booming. That earlier 15 flip's already up like over 30 ticks. Yeah, out for 27. Yeah, nice work, John. Good job, man. Beautiful. Yeah, that flip was beautiful. That was the area there. 30 ticks. Look at that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, closed it. Nice. Nice. Stop loss too tight. Yeah, 20 ticks. Nice. A lot of you guys did it. Well done. Well done. Good job. You executed it. Well done. Very nice. So you guys already up, like, you took that 15 flip. You're already up like over 40 ticks in the day. Plus 30. Yeah, nice. Yep. Good job, man. Good job. 2401.6 break even now. Yeah, nice work. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I would love this 15 to give us that juicy bottom work. That juicy bottom work. What do you even have, like, from this area? What do you have? 27 ticks, yeah, nice. Quick scalp on that flip, and then I've passed my second 50k combine. Amazing, Nathan. Well done, man. Amazing. Well done. That's what we love to hear. Good job, man. Monday morning. Look at that. Absolutely killing it. 23 ticks long. Yeah, nice work, man. Nice work. Very nice work. So you guys got the shorts and the longs. You scalp the shorts, you grab the lows, you scalp the longs. Well done. Playing the range. Taking both sides. Well done. That's amazing. Yeah, you stupid cunt. Take me in twice. $15 is trying to give that bottom wick. If that can be below these 5 lows, it's a decent area to look for longs. Thanks for off to work now. Yeah, nice one, John. Enjoy your day, man. Enjoy your day. We've got to give us a little bit of a bottom wick here. Yeah, how long we got to that London Open? 10 minutes. How's that hourly starting to look? Hourly's looking beautiful. That hourly could actually give you more of a nicer play. Hourly to close above. Next hourly bottom wick. And then you could be looking for that beautiful drive higher. I think that makes the most sense. I think that makes the most sense now. Oh, you did actually just grab the lows. Reflip and bullish again. What would that look like? 30-ish. $15 still pushing. ticks, 25 ticks into highs. I'm not too sure, to be honest, Corey. I'm not too sure, unfortunately, man. About to re-break these highs here. That was the very minor 15 bottom wick. I think we may have to see, if we want to get in, we may have to be off the hourly close. Yeah, trendline. That trendline's going to get ripped soon. Yeah, I know it is. If I'm gonna get long here, I want to get long from down here. Ideally, this is my ideal long area. If you guys are in that 15 flip from down here, these areas you want to be taking something off. Around there, you run like about 26. You're kind of trying to struggle around here a little bit. But yeah, this trend line, we're building up so much trend line liquidity. Look at that, it's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches of a trend line. A lot of people will be trying to short here on gold. Let's have a look at top step tilt. Nah, most people are long in. Most people are trying to get the buys, which is nice. Top step traders are smart. Close 2 contracts at 18. Yeah, nice work, man. Very nice. That's good, man. That's good. Come on, gold. He gives that bottom wick. 5 minutes trying to come back down here now. So we'll get rid of this. I'm actually going to mark on this one. I don't need to mark on that, so it's okay. It's okay. Close 3 contracts, plus 300 each. Yeah, nice work, man. Amazing. Good job. Thanks, yeah, good work, man. Good execution. You've already had a pretty decent push up looking at this 15 in this London session. If 15 grabbed the lows, closed bullish, it's already had a pretty decent run. I would be surprised just to see it continue pushing from here. We're going to need to like go sideways for a little bit. Like, look at that 15. You've had some decent volume in London. You grabbed the highs, you've had a lovely push down, you've grabbed the lows, you've had a lovely push up. You're probably going to need to range in here for a little bit before you see that push higher. You're also grabbing previous 30 highs as well. $15 trying to push down. Man, go away. Stop spamming. You're annoying. Five-minute grabbing highs, closing back bearish again on Goldie. We're 5 minutes away to this Audi close. Like I say, we're just going to wait for it. We're just going to wait for it. What is that? What's that little resistance? What's that? 20 ticks already. Look at that. So now we've closed back below this level. If we close back above it, cool, fake out again, fake out buys. Yes, yeah. Seeing a trend line respected 5 times is insane. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It's crazy. Like I say, that. Look at the hourly. Yeah, hourly is. Yeah, hourly's still not too bad. I mean, previous hourly, you know, grabbed highs, closed aggressively bearish. So this hourly closing a bit doji would actually be pretty good, because that would be the first indication that we're actually finding some support and that this could be a false move. So we get that confirmation in 3 minutes. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, retail's making bank off these shorts. Yeah, eating very well. So that they get off this. Eating about, yeah, about 30 ticks, look at that. Eating very well. Very, very well. $15 trying to hold up a bit. 15 trying to hold up. I'll look for buys if we can get back above this level. Get back above there, then yeah, I'm gonna look for some very nice buys. You just kind of, you broke above this level, you broken straight back below it. You're now pushing low, so I want to see you get back above. You broke below, above, below. I want to see it get back above. Kind of see it's a pretty nice area. Break below it, above, below it. You get a lot of manipulation around here by the looks of it. Respect it, you drive. Respect it, you drive. Break below, retest, drive down. So yeah, if we want a longs, we want to get back above it and we want to see a nice push. So that's the only way I will take longs with this trend line, is if we get back above that level. Other than that, I'm happy to wait. May come and re-grab these areas again. What levels on the futures? No, you can probably just draw on, man. It's just there. Just correlate. It's just the exact same area. Exact same area. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, not. It doesn't have to be bang on, but yeah, in that area. This kind of see 30 did actually re-grab the previous 30 highs as well. Re-grab the highs. You got resistance here. You got support here. 30's just stuck in that kind of area that we mentioned that could get a little bit ugly in here. So if you guys took that 15 flip earlier, good job if you took some profit when we said take profit somewhere around here. You should have got around 26. If you didn't, it came back down. You're just in a bit of a range. Trading in Vietnam. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Only got August, September, October, November, and like less than 4 months. 4 months this, which will absolutely fly by. Which will be awesome. I can't wait for it, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be an awesome trip. Copper futures with the big push down. So we just had that hourly close on gold. Let's just have a look. How did that just close? Pretty doji. Still kind of bearish though. Previous hourly grabbed the highs, closed bearish below this level. You just broke below it. You retested it. You tried to push up. You tried to push down. You're finding support, also finding resistance. So hourly doesn't really show too much just yet. How's the 4 hour looking? Pretty bearish for now. I mean, you still have gold to potentially come all the way back down into these regions down here as well. You do have to keep that in mind. Although I do think you could retrace before seeing that. That is still a possibility. Unfortunately, hourly didn't really give us too much. Not much of an hourly top wick straight down. Could this be a bottom wick to potentially go up? Yes, I'm counting. Good man. 125 days. Yeah, nice. Nice. Currently grabbing previous 15 lows. Previous 15 did grab the highs and close back bearish, though. 15 is not really showing us too much other than downside actually. Yeah, I think buys once you get back above here is the safest bet, and that's what I'm going to wait for. And if you wait for that, you get back above there, you have a 40 tick range to play. So don't fight the markets in here. Let it grab the lows, let it close above, and you got buyers from here all the way up into there for about 40 ticks. Seems like a pretty worthwhile entry. We've already had our 20 today, so we don't want to give it back too soon. But if we can get back above here, I will absolutely look for them longs. Heading off also met my target. Gonna enjoy the day. Yeah, good shout, Nathan. Enjoy, man. See you tomorrow, man. Not a bad shout, man. Nothing wrong with taking your profit, calling it a day. It's good, man. Good work. Good discipline. Good discipline. Let's have a look. Whilst gold's pushing down here, guys, but let's have a look at this top chart up here and do a little bit of what we're looking at overall for this week. We've got some time here on gold. So weekly on gold, obviously we closed with a very strong rejection to the highs. You kind of see you kind of had this like third drive into the highs here. You had this 1, 2, third drive into highs. It's typically a nice reversal formation on gold. So my best trades on gold have been based off that principle. You failed to close above 2450. You haven't closed back below 2400 just yet. So it's going to be a strong level of support. But I do believe this week we're going to see gold come a little bit lower. However, looking at the daily on gold, I do also like gold to have a bit of a retracement. A bit of a retracement back up into kind of this area. This is a very nice area. See gold come back up into there before a potential pushback lower. And if we're going to see that, we may, if we're bearish enough, we may grab these lows first. And then if today holds above 2400, then tomorrow you got buys up into that head and shoulders before then seeing that overall pushback lower. You have something on my account? Yeah, all good, Corey. See you tomorrow, man. Enjoy, man. Before then, you know, we could see gold come all the way back down into that 2350 level. If we're going to see gold come all the way back down here, I would like to see it pull back and then look for something like that. That's my overall outlook on gold. You can kind of see Friday had a really strong push down, really strong push down at the end of the week. Given that weekly, that flip back bearish and a very nice drive down. Even just on the weekly flip on gold, from when it was aggressively bullish to flipping bearish into the lows was about 180 ticks, which was huge. So we want to see this week come up, create a bit more of a top wick, and then see that push down. You also look at the monthly here on gold. The monthly, you know, has never even closed above 2400. Could this be the month where you close above 2400? Maybe. How long have we got? I think we still got like another week and a half. Yeah, we still got another week and a half. This month is going to be very interesting on gold. Very interesting. So a big level of resistance. Huge level. And then you kind of go, actually this is more of a, I've got that as monthly support, but that's more weekly. Let me change that. It's weekly support, still monthly resistance. Yeah, Goldie's still pushing down here. So if we want to see that decent retracement, yeah, it very well could be below these lows. You could still come down into these regions before you then see that retracement, before then tapping back down into that 2350 and back down into this big area here as well. 30's grabbing the lows. 15 grabbing the highs, closing back bearish, coming back down. Not too much to say just yet. Let's go back. Let me keep this on the 30. Let's go back to this intraday chart here. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, it is a huge all-time high area. I mean, the retailers are certainly making bank off that fifth touch, that trend line, that's for sure. Close back below the level, just continue pushing down. Yeah, 2400's huge. On the higher time frame, yeah, 2400's really big, really big. On higher time frame, it's been respected so well. Yeah, is there like a big daily one coming up? Since what, back in the lows? Yeah, big area. Yeah, you never know. We could grab Friday's lows and then hold above that 2400 today and then see the more longs tomorrow. It's possible. Wouldn't surprise me if maybe today closes a little bit doji after Friday closed so bearish. You know, Friday was a 500 tick bearish push down. I mean, you would expect today just to top wick and continue pushing lower, which is kind of what you're doing so far. So if we think this weekly is going to have a bit of a retracement, I don't think it's going to happen today. And by retracement, I mean, like, you know, back up into the 20, 24, 27 areas. In intraday, you know, we look at these are nothing, but I mean, on the weekly basis, there is the possibility for gold to push up into, where is it? What, about 20, 27-ish? Where is it? I'm looking at two different charts. Yeah, 40, 30, 40, 30s, back up into them areas. But, you know, if we were going to see the big push down into these lows, I would like to see this trend line manipulated more. If I wanted to short into these areas, I want to see this grabbed more. I mean, you still haven't really faked out much of this area. Still kind of getting squeezed in here. So could this be the fake out to the downside to close above to go long? Maybe. Maybe. I'm hoping we get another trade, but nothing's shaping up just yet. We need a little bit more time here. Nothing's looking clear to me just yet. Yeah, possible. Could be trying to look for longs here. Yeah. grabbing previous 5 highs. If this 5 flips bearish, you may see it drive down to fill in that wick, maybe. What would that look like? That would look like a 10 tick drive, kind of faking out of this area. You'd be looking for, you'd be risking off that high, risking about 17. Is there anywhere else you could kind of tap into? Not really. I don't think that's not really worth it to me, that one. Especially not when you're grabbing previous 30 lows and you're back at big 30 support. I'm not going to take that one personally. The 15's also back at that support as well. So you want to be careful of shorting in that area. Could this be the start of the fake out? Maybe, maybe. Yeah, maybe off the next 15. It's I kind of want to see if this 15 can actually close bullish or not. It's not looking too bad. You're grabbing previous 30 lows. You've also just grabbed a lot of 15 lows. But I'm skeptical you're just in a bit of a range. Harder than normal, we've been all-time highs. Nah, I honestly don't think gold's been hard to trade personally. This honestly, July's been one of the most active months I've seen in a long time. For us anyway, for us and the guys in the community, July's been an extremely active month. We've been busy. I've been staying up till like 2 AM every night trading gold, making the most of it because it's just been so clean recently. That's just my experience. But you know, that doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. Sometimes these conditions are good for people. Sometimes they're necessarily not good for others. But for me personally, gold in July has been fantastic. It's been huge. Yeah, you got I think you have the US dollar drop into lows, which you should see gold trying to push higher. Yeah, you could see the US dollar here. Just having a brief look at the DXY here. You can see the DXY can't push down into this big inverse head and shoulders area around that 104 level. Push down into there, which should give that gold that push up. Before then, seeing gold push lower, US dollar go higher. You trying to come in, buddy? You can come in. Come on. Come on, Sammy. You can come in, buddy. Sammy wanted to come and say hello. So 15 has just closed. Let me clean up this 5-minute level. This 5-minute chart's getting really ugly here. I have clean charts on the above and below this chart that you guys see with no analysis at all. You can kind of see this 15. You know, you grab the highest close bearish. You've now just grabbed the lows, but you're still kind of closing bearish. This is your support. This is your resistance. We're just in a little bit of an annoying range. That's all. I still believe my ideal buys once we just get out of this ugly little range. You know, this could be a nice little fake out of this downward triangle, but one bullish engulfing on the 5-minute isn't enough for me to want to jump in longs just yet, because I don't want to get caught up in this area because it can get really ugly. We've already had a good trade today, so I still believe my safest buys are once we get back above here, because that's going to give you still 40 ticks. Like I say, it's just worth it. Yeah, it's now the range. Yeah. This is a very messy area in here, but we break above it. Fantastic. We're gonna have a really nice trade into all of this trend line, and you can actually maybe even see these highs retested. Sammy's come to join the party. Sammy's looking for some signals. 30's flipping bullish now as well, just grabbing previous 30 lows. 30's looking quite nice here, actually. Yeah, and you're still coming back into big 30 resistance, but is trying to look nice. You guys on Zoom, take a look at this 30-minute here. You know, it's trying to look nice. I say trying to because the previous 30 closed respect and support, respect and resistance, respect and resistance, respect and support. So if we can close bullish above here, you know, you still got that buyer in to rip all of this trend line. Cashew bar for the day now. I ran out. I have none. I have absolutely zero. But we are making sushi for dinner, which will be very nice. Come on, Goldie, give us a nice 5-minute closure here, and we can be looking for these longs. 15 is trying to get nice. 5-minute breakout, and then boom, we're going to rip all of this trend line. Stop all of this trend line. It answers the content. Absolutely, it does. One more minute. There we go. Unless we bounce 6 touches off a trend line, what do you reckon? 6 touches off a trend line? If gold respect, no, I'm not gonna say MSU. I was gonna say if gold respects 6 touches of a trend line, I will quit trading. But no, I'm not gonna say that. 5 closed nice and bullish here. This next 5 to give a bottom wick, and I'm gonna go long. I'm gonna get some longs. 15's looking really nice, coming back into that 15 support. 15 resistance area where a lot of people probably try and jump in shorts. We get a rejection from here. We're gonna have some nice longs. So we got 30 seconds here on gold. Get ready for some longs. If we can bottom wick into, maybe not all the way back down there now because you're getting some decent momentum. Back down into here, great. It may again, you know, like we did last week. It may be one of them where you just get that really quick bottom wick and a quick push. Let's see. Nice rejection. It's good. See if we get a bottom wick here on gold. Bottom wick and then we'll look for some longs. Instant bottom wick and we'll market execute. Top wick and then a bottom wick. Then we'll have to take a flip. Let's see. Bottom wick. Don't grab the highs. Give us a bottom wick before grabbing the highs. We go long. There you go, gold. A little bit more. Futures is pushing up. Currency pushing down. Spoke too soon. Now you get a little bit more of a bottom wick, which is good. There you go, Goldie. Now you can look for that. If this 5 can reflip back bullish, we're looking for a nice drive here on gold. Seeing if we can get this continuation all the way back up into these areas up here for a very nice 30 plus tick push. If you close back below this area, you're just going to go sideways, and I'm not interested in trading that. But if this 5 can give this nice bottom wick, which we're doing, respect this level and continue this nice push, great. If not, cancel and wait. I mean, you're going to at least regrab the previous 5 highs, right? You're going to at least regrab them. in. No, futures ain't flipping. Why did I just get it? I just watched it literally lag. My days. Yeah, I'm in here on gold. I am in these buys on gold. Let's see if we can get this nice push here, guys. Last push of the day. Be good to us, Goldie. Be good to us. Stops will be kept pretty tight here. I don't have a hard stop in, but it will be around this area. As soon as you start re-breaking these previous 5-minute highs, I want to see a nice push. I want to see a nice push. Don't mess around too much. Did you just create a double top there? Yeah, he did actually re-grab it a little bit. If we close back below this level, you close back below here, I will get out because you could just continue to range. Let's keep a hard stop in. I'm going to put in a hard stop below that previous 5 low just to be safe. I'll get out before that though. I'll be getting out if this 5 doesn't drive. Because the 15 could give a next bottom wick in 7 minutes. I want to see this 5 continue pushing. If it doesn't, yeah, we will be exiting somewhere around here. But just a hard stop to be safe will be somewhere down here. And we're trying to get this big rip of this trend line. We're currently having 6 touches of it, which is crazy. Look at this. Look. 6 touches. Look at this on gold. This is insane. How are we even still rejecting here? This is mad. I'm hoping we don't just straight away just give back everything we just made in that first one. I just don't see how we don't rip this trend line. We'll wait for the 5 close here. If it closes back below, I'll just cut it wherever it is. But let's see. Hard stop is below that previous 5 just to be safe. Fucking hell, gold. This will probably be my. If we back to break even here, this will be my my first play, my last play of the day. We had a good W before. If it then just messes around in this range, we'll just get out. I know 6 touches of a trend line's insane. That's the thing. I know we're gonna rip this today. That's the annoying part. Like we did last week. Remember how many times we tried it last week? At some point, we are ripping this trend line here. The retails are making bank though. The retails are making bank. It's because you're also back at 15 resistance as well. That's the only annoying thing. See here, look at the 15. It's just back at that annoying little level. That's where we want it to see it get above. So we may have to wait for a 15 close above. If this 5 closes above and top wicks, I'll be looking to get out. I'll cut it soonish. I may even put a hard stop in below this current 5 low. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put my stop below this current 5 low. We're only risking about 16 ticks. So we'll still be up on the day, but I really wanted this 5 to respect this level and drive. So I'm keeping my hard stop below this 5 low. I think we're probably going to get squeezed out, but it's okay. I'll wait to re-enter if we get back above. Actually, wait there, Goldie. If this 5 could flip down, I'm going to put in my stop loss below this current 5 low, risking about 10 ticks. If this 5 flips bearish, I'm going to be out here, which it very well could, unless you get a nice fake out and Goldie's good to us, and we just rip. Great. Almost back around to break even area. Almost back. Currently hovering around break even. I'm personally not going to close at break even. I'm happy to hold this. We're risking like 10 ticks. If it flips bearish and stops us out, we're still up on the day, so who cares? We'll get back in once you get back above this level. But if you wanted to get out, that was your opportunity. I'm personally holding. Holding this bad boy. See if we get this little 5-minute fake out and we get back above. If we do, we could be in for a drive. Yeah, hodl. Hodl. Hodl gold. But if it does flip back bearish, you could actually just play around in this whole entire range again. So keeping stops below this current 5 low to me makes sense. If this flips, you're going to come much lower. You guys can see how ugly we're getting in this area. Yeah, we're only risking about 10 ticks in this trade now. So we've gone from hard stops around 25 to if this 5 flips bearish, risking about 11, which is good. Come on, Goldie. I think it's going to flip down. It might get me out here. Might get me out here on gold. Come on. Give us a 5 bullish close with no bottom wick. The rare time that it does. Give it to us today, gold. Stop out this goddamn trend line. If we respect 6 touches of a trend line, I'm going to start trading like retail traders. Is there a tiny one? Yeah, I don't have one on the futures. Is there a little one on the... Yeah, there is. It actually is, yeah. Yeah, no, good, nice. There isn't one on the futures, but yeah, there actually is a very, very little tiny one there. You could even just get out of break even, wait for it to close back above it, and just re-enter. You know, it's not just going to rip. So, it's not a bad idea. My entry is around 25.06. 25.06. Yeah, 100% it will, Brett. Yeah, that's what I don't want to do. I'm happy to risk 10 ticks on this trade because the risk reward is very nice now. We're risking 10 ticks to try and run this up for at least 50, so we're talking like a 1 to 5 risk reward. To me, it's worth it. This is the last 5 of the 15 as well, so we do want this 5 to close bullish because then we have to try and survive the next 15 bottom wick. Okay, full margin, you got your trade. Yeah, deal. Deal. What's that? -7. Yeah, no, I'm closing there. I just closed there. I just closed that about -8. If it was going to drive, it would have done it already. When you start coming back down, just get out. So I just closed that at -8. I was really hoping that 5 minute would fake out, but it was rejecting too long. And now we're going to have to survive the next low. So I'll just wait for it again, same again, get back above, and we'll see if we can get back in. We will see. So I just closed that at -8 there. Get this trend line liquidity. Yeah, I am, man. Yep. UK. UK. It's just terrible weather and lifestyle, man. Dubai is just a city in a desert. It's just not really my vibe. There's zero nature or culture for me personally, man. So yeah, there's low tax, but it also has in my opinion, a pretty poor quality of life. That's for me anyway, man. I don't know what that is, man. You keep asking me. Are you using SMT with other pairs? I have no idea what that is, man. I have absolutely no idea what that is. So I cut that at minus about 8 ticks. Again, I will wait for price to get back above before we can go back in. 15 still did close nice and bullish. 30 again, you're respecting resistance, respecting support. The 30 is doing absolutely nothing right now. 30 is doing absolutely nothing. Take a look at the 30 chart. You're rejecting support, rejecting resistance. I know that you're just gonna. There's a high chance you're gonna rip this trend line, but it just doesn't have to do it right now. It doesn't have to do it just yet. DXY, nah, I don't use that enough, man. Nothing. Nothing. Not for gold. Minus 10, yeah, minus 10 is still good. Minus 10 is still good. Again, you fake out, you get back above this level, you got longs again. You just want to be careful of these little ugly ranges. Quality of life over money. Yeah, absolutely, man. Like, you could go to Dubai and pay no tax, but it's like, what the hell would I do in Dubai? Just materialism in a desert. It's not really my lifestyle, personally. Down to 60. Yeah, you should still be up on the day if you took both of the trades. You should still be up. You will get a re-entry as well. It just, like I say, it just doesn't have to come right now. This was looking really good. You know, we were getting this nice strong push. You then grab the highs, you then close bearish, you then retest. You could have cut your trade there at break even, wait for it to close back above. Close back above, you know, you can look to go in again. You can definitely look to go back in again. Yeah, it's really not. I kind of want to start maybe testing it back on Tradeovate again and see if it's happening there too, or if it's not. And if it's not, I would go back to that. I don't know if anyone else is trading on Tradeovate. I mean, I could try on personal, but I don't think it's. You know, we kind of want to see if it's top step. 5 minute trying to get back above here now. Kind of create this. You can just grab the lows, held the support, held the resistance. You're trying to get back above here. Yeah, I expected so, Craig. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, mine was pretty good there. My fill was like 50.05.6. Mine was actually pretty good. So you're getting back above there. Done for the day. See you again tomorrow. Yep, enjoy, man. See you tomorrow. 30's creating this top wick, instantly grabbing previous 30 highs. See, if you close back above here, you kind of got a little 5 minute potential morning star there. Because this resistance, this 15 resistance is really strong. Really strong. Yes? It looked like we were going to get some beautiful volume there. Get that really nice spike in volume, you know, around 40 ticks of volume to then just come straight back down. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 touches. How many times are we going to respect this trend line in gold? Yeah, 15 resistance is crazy. Yeah, you just got to remember the 30 is like literally has 0 direction. Let's look at the. You kind of now probably just want to wait for that to be confirmed. To be honest, like since 7 AM, you've just gone doji, 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 doji. Although we think we're gonna push up, what are we doing now? Nothing. Respecting resistance, respecting support. 7 touch or so. 7 touch you sell, that's when it will go to the moon. If we decide now, alright, let's short this trend line, give it a try. It'll go boom. All the way up. Still failing to get back above. Yeah, I'm not doing anything until it breaks out now. Yeah, this is the top wick on the 30. Now coming back down. It's getting very ugly in this area. Very, very ugly. I mean, if you grab the lows and then start re-breaking the high, that could be a liquidity grab to have a nice push. I'd want to grab the lows though. It's like that trade we took, what was it, last Thursday or something, when we tried to buy into that trend line like 3 times as well, and then the 4th time it was the one that it ripped. So if you grab these little lows here and then start to flip bullish, that could be a good entry. Yeah, it was last Wednesday. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm going to get rid of these little trend lines, though. You guys know where the trend lines are. It's getting kind of ugly in here, so I'm just going to get rid of these so I can actually see what's going on here. I'll look at some price action. These, to me, are still very nice areas. Very nice areas. You kind of got another trend line coming down here as well, again. Trend line coming down here. You got a trend line coming down here. How many trend lines do you want, gold? But even if you guys end up this London session break even, that's good. You know, we haven't actually we've done absolutely nothing so far today. We jumped on it around say here 7. We've done absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Cool. Now you're grabbing these lows. So if you grab these lows, start re-breaking the highs. Could be worth another shot. Could be worth another shot. So now you've just grabbed these lows. If this 5 reflips bullish, you could be in for a nice drive here on gold. Finally might get that 36 tick push. Dropping 200 lots. Did it push? What was it? Did it push as he said? I hope it did. Hasn't yet.
It's just like sitting on the support. He hasn't even got his selling yet, but he's waiting for it to rip through.
Yep.
And yeah, now we're just telling him what to do.
It's painful, man. It's so painful.
He's a camera trading with today. He's got 300,000 pounds in it.
It's crazy. What are you up to, gold? What are you up to? Kind of % return, Annam, do you think is realistic in trading? Just thinking whether or not invest. If it's worth it. I mean, if you already kind of contemplate if it's worth it or not, it's probably not for you, to be honest. To me, I never thought, you know, is it worth investing my time into? It wasn't even a thought. But I mean, anything that outbeats the market is good. Market on average does like 10 to 15%. If you can outbeat that, you're doing pretty well. Yeah, institutions still sleeping. Yeah, they're still sleeping. Where's that area here? So if you can kind of get back above, I mean, yeah, maybe even this 5 can flip. We could see if we can get that drive. It's risky how range you are, but I really think we're gonna rip this. I don't see any sells on gold. Not with that trend line coming out. I won't be taking any sells. Not against that trend line. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, of course, man. No worries. Trading personal. I do. Here, I'm just trading on Top Step, man. We're just trading here on Top Step today. What are you up to, Goldie? 15, about to close in 3 minutes. Again, just kind of at that ugly little resistance area. I think even just a... Why have I got like that? Let me just see. Even... Where's our area we're watching? Yeah, here. Third year now, had a payout and passed many accounts on prop firm, but lost them. Training been harder and harder. I feel like I'm drowning. It's just, I mean, it's always good to take a break, man. I mean, if you're just doing prop firms, losing them, doing them, losing them, doing them, losing them, not really reflecting on it. I mean, I don't know if that is the case, but for most people that's the case. They just keep taking prop firms thinking that's going to solve their consistency issues. But for the most part, it's not. You kind of just need to refine the plan a little bit better. And it's always good to take a step back, take a break as well. You know, charts are going nowhere. Nothing wrong with taking a break. I mean, I didn't make money in trading for the first 2+ years either. I don't really know any good trader that has, to be honest. I know people who have lost their trading for like 5 years. And it takes them over 5 years to gain some sort of consistency. But in the grand scheme of things, it's like, you know, 3 years trading is absolutely nothing. Anyone who tells you can get consistent, you know, trying to get it on your own quicker than that, it's extremely unlikely. You need to journal a bit more. It's not really so important. Yeah, it's super important, man. People who message me say they're struggling. I say, let me see your journal. And they say, oh, I don't have one. So, well, there's your answer. If you can't be asked to journal, you don't deserve to be a good trader. People treat trading like it's some sort of hobby. You just take random trades all the time. You don't reflect on it or journal it or understand what you did right or wrong. You are never going to gain any sort of consistency. People don't journal because they're just lazy. And they think this is going to be like some sort of get-rich-quick scheme. And it is far, far from it. So you always listen to this and you don't journal, and you think, oh, I can't be asked. Okay, well then you also don't deserve to be a successful trader, and you unfortunately won't be. Want a hobby paid treat? Like, yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Yeah, passing and challenge at least your words. Yeah, 100%, man. Maintaining the account's important. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anyone can get lucky and pass a challenge count. That's pretty easy. You need to be able to trade it consistently. Get the payouts. I mean, you need consistency before you even do a prop firm. Like, people don't even gain any sort of consistency, but just jump straight into prop firms all the time. 15 resistance still holding up here on Goldie. 15's about to close bearish. We're just in this little range. 5 minute pushing back down off this resistance here. Here's the resistance, here's the support. It's kind of what we're working with so far. Still. Since 7 AM London time, this is what we've been unfortunately stuck in. Yeah, two equal highs on 15. Yeah, these highs are still. I mean, all of these highs are really nice to be grabbed. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be taking the longs because there's just no reason to just yet. Just yet. Kind of trying to form a little 5 minute morning star there. Still. Failed to close above the resistance. Grab the lows. Still failed to close above. Straight back down. Straight back down. Hourly as well is just, yeah, just kind of sideways. One year and a half in, working on my consistency, accepting losses. Yep. Instead of taking big losses. Yeah. Yeah, there should be no such thing as big losses in your trading. No such thing. There'll be losses, but they shouldn't be big ones. It should just be just normal losses. Alright guys, we'll leave London there now. That you need at least this next 15 close. So there's not really much point just watching this go sideways for the next 15 minutes. You may as well wait for it to close. So, yeah, Zoom guys, I'll let you guys go. We took a nice short W, then cut them longs again, -8. So you guys should still be up on the day, even if you're at break even. All I'm literally going to do is wait for a 30-minute breakout with volume to the upside, and then we can start looking for longs again. So I'm literally just going to set an alert above them previous highs. And I'm not going to do anything until we get a strong 30-minute close. And probably just wait to this hourly close. So there's no point watching this. So yeah, you guys on Zoom, I'll let you guys go. And we'll catch up in Discord and closer to that New York session. Enjoy, guys. Talk to you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. See you guys. Alright, YouTube fam, we're going to wrap up there. Took a nice winning trade here today. And then took another small loss, -8 ticks. So still like up around 15 on the day. And I'm literally not going to touch gold now. I'm honestly just going to wait for a strong 30-minute closure out of this range and then look for the potential longs. But London's range right now, you're going to need to see at least this hourly closure. And by that time, I'm pretty much happy just to leave it and just wait for that and not have to sit here and watch it go sideways. So yeah, I appreciate you guys on YouTube taking time to tune in. If you guys did enjoy the stream, remember we'll be live again tomorrow, same time. So I'll see you guys there, 7 to 9 a.m. London time. Trade safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.